You have bought a concert ticket online and noticed that the price you actually paid was meaningfully higher than the price advertised for the ticket itself. There was a service fee, a facility charge, an order processing fee, sometimes a delivery fee, even for a ticket delivered electronically to your phone. By the time the checkout total appeared, the ticket that was listed at $50 had become $70 or $80. Most people feel a moment of frustration, accept the total, and complete the purchase anyway. That gap between the advertised price and the amount actually paid is not an accident. It is the business model. Ticketmaster is the largest ticketing company in the world, and it generates a substantial portion of its revenue not from the face value of tickets, but from the fees layered on top of them. Understanding how that fee structure works, why venues and artists allow it, and what makes the model so resilient despite widespread consumer criticism reveals something important about how monopolistic platform businesses operate in the digital economy. To understand Ticketmaster's business model, you need to understand the ticketing industry it dominates. When an artist announces a tour or a venue hosts an event, someone needs to handle the logistics of selling tickets to the public, building the purchase interface, processing payments, managing seat inventory, handling transfers and refunds, and distributing the tickets themselves. This is a genuine operational challenge, and for most venues and promoters, it is not a function they want to manage internally. They outsource it to a ticketing company, and in most major markets, that company is Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster's relationship with venues and event promoters is formalized through exclusive contracts. A venue signs an agreement that makes Ticketmaster the sole authorized seller of tickets for events held at that venue. These contracts can run for years and often include financial arrangements that benefit the venue directly: upfront payments, technology investments, or revenue sharing on the fees collected. In exchange, the venue locks its ticket sales exclusively to Ticketmaster for the duration of the contract. This exclusivity is the structural foundation of Ticketmaster's market position. A fan who wants to attend an event at a venue under contract has no authorized alternative. Ticketmaster is the only way in. The revenue Ticketmaster generates flows from several distinct fee categories, each applied at the point of purchase. The most significant is the service fee, sometimes called a convenience fee, which is charged per ticket on top of the face value. This fee is set by Ticketmaster and in many cases is split between Ticketmaster and the venue, meaning the venue receives a portion of the fee that the fan pays above the ticket price. This revenue sharing arrangement is part of what makes venues willing to sign exclusive contracts. They are not just outsourcing their ticketing infrastructure, they are gaining an additional revenue stream from every ticket sold. There is also a facility charge, which is a separate per-ticket fee that flows primarily to the venue rather than to Ticketmaster. Its presence on the checkout page alongside Ticketmaster's own fees creates a total fee burden that appears to come from a single source, even though it is split between multiple parties. Then there is an order processing fee, charged once per transaction regardless of how many tickets are purchased, which covers the cost of processing the order itself. For electronic delivery, where the ticket is sent digitally to a phone, there is sometimes an additional delivery fee, despite the fact that digital delivery costs the platform almost nothing to execute. The combined effect of these fees is a checkout total that routinely exceeds the advertised ticket price by 25 to 30% or more. On a $100 ticket, the fees alone can reach $25 to $40. And because Ticketmaster's exclusive contracts mean there is no competing platform offering a lower fee alternative for the same event, the consumer has no leverage. The choice is to pay the fees or not attend the event. Ticketmaster also operates a secondary ticketing marketplace called Ticketmaster Resale, and its parent company, Live Nation, operates a platform called StubHub's competitor, through which fans can resell tickets they have already purchased. When a ticket is resold through these platforms, Ticketmaster collects fees from both the seller and the buyer on the same ticket. A ticket that has already generated fee revenue when it was originally sold. This means a single ticket can generate fee income for Ticketmaster twice. Once at the point of original sale and again at the point of resale. The secondary market is not a separate business operating at arm's length from the primary market. It is an extension of the same revenue model applied to the same inventory at a second point in its life cycle. The merger of Ticketmaster with Live Nation in 2010 added another dimension to the revenue architecture. Live Nation is one of the largest concert promoters and venue operators in the world. The combined entity, Live Nation Entertainment, now has interests in promoting tours, owning and operating venues, managing artists, and selling tickets. This vertical integration means that in many cases, the same company is involved in organizing the event, hosting it, managing the artist performing at it, and selling the tickets to it. Each of these functions generates its own revenue, and they are all connected within a single corporate structure. A fan buying a ticket to a major arena concert may be generating revenue for the same company at 4 or 5 separate points in the transaction chain without being aware of it. The reason this model works, and has continued to work despite sustained public criticism, congressional hearings, and ongoing regulatory scrutiny, comes down to the exclusivity contracts and the network effects they create over time. Each exclusive venue contract Ticketmaster holds makes its platform more valuable to fans because more events are available through it. More events available through it make the platform more attractive to venues because more fan traffic flows through it. More fan traffic makes the advertising and data value of the platform higher, and the financial arrangements embedded in the contracts, the upfront payments and fee sharing, make it financially attractive for venues to renew rather than switch to a competitor. Competitors attempting to enter the market face a structural problem. A new ticketing platform with no venue contracts has no events to sell. Without events, it cannot attract fans. Without fans, it cannot demonstrate value to venues. Without venue contracts, it cannot get events. The exclusivity model creates a barrier that is extremely difficult to breach through product quality or pricing alone, because the inventory itself, the events, is locked up by contracts before a competitor can compete for it. What makes this model scalable is that the fee structure applies to every ticket sold, regardless of the event size, the venue capacity, or the ticket price. A small club event generating modest total revenue still produces service fees, facility charges, and order processing fees on every ticket. A stadium tour generating enormous total revenue produces the same fee categories at much higher absolute values. The percentage and flat fee structure means revenue scales naturally with the volume and value of events processed through the platform, without a proportional increase in Ticketmaster's operating costs. The technology infrastructure is already built. Each additional event added to the platform and each additional ticket sold through it generates incremental revenue at very low marginal cost. What Ticketmaster illustrates is a version of platform economics that is less discussed than the more celebrated marketplace models, but equally instructive. It is not a two-sided marketplace where network effects emerge organically from the value delivered to both sides. It is a platform that achieved dominance through contractual exclusivity, maintained that dominance through financial arrangements that aligned venue interests with its own, and built a fee structure that extracts revenue from consumers who have no practical alternative. The service fee that frustrates fans at checkout is not a byproduct of the business, it is the business. And the reason it persists, despite the frustration it generates, is that the architecture of exclusive contracts and venue relationships that Ticketmaster built over decades makes the fee essentially unavoidable for anyone who wants to attend the events it controls. The concert still happens. The artist still performs, the fan still attends, and at every point where money changes hands in that chain, Ticketmaster has positioned itself to collect a share of it.